Welcome back to the Daily News Network. I'm Jack Sears, your host for today's edition of the Daily Business Brief, where we talk about news, trends, and strategies. And today we're going to talk law. And with us, joining us on the show, is Alan Pickert with Terrell Hogan Law. Welcome to the show, Alan.
Thank you for having me.
Terrell Hogan. In this part of the world, that's a name that is well known. Tell us about the law practice.
Well, we've been around for 50 years. We're actually the second oldest law firm in North Florida. So we're a boutique litigation firm, if you can say that, because we have over 40 people working for us. But we kind of run the gamut of different litigation practices. Everything from mass torts. We do a lot of asbestos, cancer, mesothelioma, medical malpractice, of course, auto and trucking accidents. But we really kind of do it all.
Okay. What about your particular specialty with the firm?
So for the last 30 plus years, I have been handling people who have developed asbestos, lung cancer, or mesothelioma. That's been my primary focus.
Okay.
I have done some trucking accidents and auto accidents and been fortunate enough to be successful in those as well as vaccine injury cases for children who have been injured by vaccines.
Oh, okay.
It's a little known fact that actually the asbestos manufacturers, everybody knows that there's going to be about 1,200 kids every year that are going to be permanently injured from vaccines. But because it helps 99.99% of the rest of the population, it's just one of those things that we have to live with.
So, in your experience, if someone needed an attorney to represent them on any matter, what do they consider in retaining an attorney for advice or representation?
Well, I think there's several things, to be honest with you. One would be a track record.
Okay.
Our firm has been ultra successful. Myself, I have actually won 3,883 cases.
Wow.
And I lost one case, February 12th, 2006. It still haunts me. But but we have a great track record. The resources. We even have our own law library on the premises that we have and maintain. But honestly, a very important concept is the open communication between a client and the lawyer. I can't begin to tell you, Jack, how many times you hear people who have hired a different law firm and they say, well, I talked to the lawyer one time a year ago and I can't get a hold of him or her.
Right.
With us, you can call, you can talk to us as much as possible because we want that open dialogue, we want that communication. We want to make sure that any issues or concerns that you have, we can resolve. But the more information we have, the better. So we want you to know every step of the way and what's happening and throughout the process.
When, that's good to know because, I've heard that from other people and it's just not law practice.
No.
It could be anything.
It
is.
A
contractor.
Well, absolutely. But we focus on quality versus quantity. Mm-hmm. That's a big thing to us. And because we've had such a successful track record, I'll be honest with you, we don't take every case. You call us, we'll vet the case, we'll investigate the case, and then we'll let you know if we can handle it. If we say we're going to handle it, then there's a 99.99% chance that we're going to be successful and the client's going to be very happy with the case. But there's some cases that other law firms will take and we just say that's not what we want to be doing.
Great. Well, in the time that we have left, what's the future for your practice? What's it look like?
I think it's very, very rosy outlook. We've been practicing for 50 years. We've got lawyers ranging in age from 28 up to 80, and I think we have another 50 years left in us. I know I've got at least another 12 to 15. I've got to support a wife, 4 kids, and a couple grandkids. So I'm going nowhere anytime fast. And I know the wife doesn't want me at home, so that works out fine.
That's outstanding. Well, listen, you've been a marvelous guest. Thank you for joining us today. If we wanted to learn more about your practice, where would we go?
I would say the two things is just either call us at 904-632-2424 or go to terrellhogan.com.
terrellhogan.com.
Yes,
Great.
sir.
Well, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Well, that's it, folks. That's what we have for you today on this version of the Daily Business Brief. If you'd like to learn more about Alan's law practice and Terrell Hogan, as well as a lot of other things that are going on in business and our community, be sure to visit us at thedailynewsnetwork.com. This is Jack Sears, your host, wishing you a great day, good health, much happiness, and be sure to treat each other the way you'd like to be treated.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.